Hi, you don't know me, but here's a deep dive into my song Rush of the Drive that nobody asked for. The biggest thing about my song that you gotta know is that it's a giant, poorly hidden metaphor. It's not literally about two kids speeding down a highway at midnight. It's actually about two kids who like each other but aren't officially dating yet. They're navigating this weird world where they're wondering if they should start dating or if they should just leave it be and continue their friendship. The two characters you need to know about are the driver and the passenger.
I pull up onto your street, cause I know your house is near. I wanna take you on a drive, somewhere far away from here. Yeah, I parked outside your driveway, knocked your door 3 times or 4. Tell you I just got my license, wanna go out and explore.
The fact that the driver just got their license symbolizes that they don't really know a lot about relationships. Also, keep in mind, they just got their license, and they're already asking their friend to drive with them. That's illegal. But that's not really important to the plot, so we're gonna move on. Now, it's not explicitly mentioned, but it is implied that the passenger also does not have a lot of driving experience, so they're both kind of going into this blind. Keep in mind, this is all metaphor, so it's basically just saying neither of them have dated anyone, and they don't know what they're doing.
Now we're in the car and I'm cruising at a steady 55. The road is clear and with you here I'm feeling good tonight. I push the gas a little harder, we go farther down the road. And you grab onto my arm and tell me please to take it slow.
The driver is ecstatic because the person they love is in the car with them, so they go a little faster because hormones or something, I don't know. The passenger represents somebody who does want to be in this relationship, but is scared and doesn't know how to properly communicate their feelings. And if you're sitting there like, oh, but the passenger does communicate their feelings, so it's the driver's fault. Shut up, we're getting there. People.
But the rush of the drive is making me feel good, and I kinda like it even though I knew you wouldn't. I'm so sorry dear, I know you must be scared, but I kinda love the way the wind looks in your hair. You hold on tight and say we're going 10 above. I say I know, but darling, don't you like the rush? You turn to face me, but my eyes are on the road. Just hold my hand and tell me please to take it slow.
Now, that was a lot of words, so we're just gonna focus on the most important part right now. The passenger never explicitly tells the driver to stop. Some of their body language and words might suggest that, but they never outright tell the driver, stop. The driver does stop and think, okay, maybe the passenger's a little uncomfortable, but they are enthralled with the amount of adrenaline coursing through their veins. My guy, you are driving with your favorite person. Doesn't that make you want to crash your car? I'm just joking, don't crash your car. Before you go hating the driver, just think. The driver thinks that the passenger is having fun. It's like taking your friend who hates roller coasters on the Incredicoaster. Yeah, they're gonna say that they hate it, but in the end, they still went on it and they still had fun, didn't they?
I got one hand on the wheel and the other you squeeze tight. Oh, you don't know how to feel, and the street lamps are too bright. You didn't wanna come, said we should wait a few months more. I said okay, but for now, why don't we head down 34?
The purpose of this verse was to show how uncomfortable the passenger was, but also how scared they were to speak up about it, so they ended up just staying quiet. And if I'm being honest, I failed. Like, no joke, this was the hardest part of the song to write because those were filler lyrics. Filler lyrics are lyrics you write just to get it all out. These lyrics were just meant to fill space and get the mood down. And I did have other lyrics ready, but I lost them. I'm genuinely furious because I know that the other lyrics I had were so good. But at this point, I was already producing the song and I just wanted to get it done and over with, so sorry guys.
Now we're in the car and I'm speeding at a steady 85. The road's unclear and oh you fear this will be your last night. I push the gas a little harder, we go farther down the road. And you grab onto my arm and tell me please to take it slow.
This is basically just raising the stakes. Higher speeds means higher chance of a crash. In terms of the metaphor though, it just means that the driver's being a lot more showy and affectionate, and now would be a perfect time for the passenger to speak up. Do they though?
Well, no,
No.
We're going fast, driving deep into the night. The cars are fast, they're all tiny strips of white. We're driving down this road of ours near stalling stars.
passenger is terrified at this point. The sun is down, they can't see anything, and they think they're gonna die. You notice how the passenger never explicitly says stop? No, run it back.
Look me in the eyes when you're telling me to.
They get cut off. This just proves that even though they expressed their needs, they didn't do it clearly, leaving room for feelings to still be present. A moment of silence for miscommunication.
Now you tell me to pull over, that you're feeling kinda sick. We pull into a gas station and you need some medicine. So I worry in the car while you take your time inside. Oh, I pray that you're okay, please tell me you're alright.
So, fun fact, your girl's a theater kid and the gas station is 7-Eleven because Heather's. This is probably the most important part of the entire song, because we don't know whether or not the passenger has left, and neither does the driver. The driver realizes they messed up, and now they're beating themselves up over it. But as time passes, the passenger does not come out, and now the driver is left with this choice. Do they leave and move on, potentially abandoning the passenger in 7-Eleven? Or do they stay, waiting for someone who is most likely already left? But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I did have a friend who thought this song was about suicide, which I think is really interesting. And if you had a different interpretation of it, that's fine. I'm just here to have fun. Is this the part where I tell them to like and subscribe? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Yay!